Welcome to episode 3 of this series. So, today we're going to talk about red flags to watch for before marriage. What are some of the red flags that you have to look out for, especially when you're looking to get married? But before we do that, people, make sure you like the video, make sure you comment in the comment section below, and subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much for the support. So, let's talk about red flags. Now, one of the things that is very important is for you not to ignore certain things, especially when it comes to your dating journey. You need to be able to have things that you're looking out for. You need to have adequate knowledge. You need to have things that you know that these things are deal breakers, things that I cannot contend with, especially when I'm dating for the sake of marriage. So, what are those things? Number one, you need to look out for too many relationships. Now, some people will say, I have seen so many people who had too many relationships prior to meeting, and then they had a good marriage afterwards. They ended up dating for years upon years. But in as much as that is the case, but I feel like it's also important that when you see a person having too many relationships prior to meeting you, it may be evidence of a lack of commitment. It may be evidence that this person does not commit fully. There's a reason why every relationship they have started actually ended. It's important that you look at that and say, okay, let me understand why these relationships keep on ending. It may be evidence of an inability to commit. So are you willing to be the next casualty in the conveyor belt of relationships that this person has been having? So you need to ask yourself those questions. Number two, impurity in the past and also in the present. When you see this person being in relationships in the past and they were impure, they were not walking in purity, you have to begin to ask yourself to say, is this something that you're going to take on board? Because in our time right now, so many young people are making some blunders, some of them very deliberately. They're actually saying that this is just a phase I need to enjoy. They're doing it deliberately. So are you willing to take upon this person who maybe had a past where they were promiscuous and then now they are changed, and then you're like, okay, maybe now I can take them out because they are changed? Are you sure this is what you want to do? That's what I want you to understand. And also, if you see this person struggling with purity now, are you willing to take that on? Very important for you to understand there and try to analyze. Okay, the third thing is if they are disconnected from family. Okay, I've seen so many people who are at odds with their parents, people who don't want to have anything to do with their siblings. When you see those patterns, it may be a red flag. You don't want to date someone who is not connected to their family. That will bring issues for you. And how are you going to take them into marriage? Because you need the blessing of their family. Even God honors that. Are you sure you're dating this person? The other thing is disconnected from the body of Christ, meaning they don't really have a church that they go to. They're not connected to other believers. This person, if they don't want to be part of a church, you need to be asking yourself questions to say why. Why do they have a problem with the body of Christ? You don't want to be around that. The final thing is no relationship with God. This is something that is supposed to be obvious, but you'll be surprised. There are so many people who are actually dating non-believers and seeing nothing wrong with it. If you're a Christian, let me tell you right now, and you deliberately date someone who does not fear God, someone who doesn't have a relationship with God that is alive and active, you have lost your way. That's what I want you to understand. You have lost your way. You need to get serious and really look at these things. And I'm telling you, they're going to protect you. They're going to help you. They're going to make you avoid a bad outcome, especially in your journey of dating. Please let me know what your thoughts are. Otherwise, see you in the next episode.